Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, Supercross fans. I'm finally getting back to my 250 West career. We're trying to finish this up before Supercross 3 drops next month. I think this is round 7, Indianapolis. We're leading the chase. The title, man, Anaheim won in real life was just last night, so we're going to talk about that. So spoiler alert. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and you know what? I actually forgot. I haven't played this in so long. I've actually been giving these guys like 30-second head starts because the AI on realistic difficulty is just way too easy in this game. We are running advanced physics. Hey, there's Forkner. Man, he's running a different number here this year. I think 54, if I'm not mistaken. 250 West, he switched over to. Again, spoiler alerts. Man, Forkner, he had it covered. He made a boneheaded, just brain fade. Well, actually, a lot of guys had problems drifting off to the right side into the tough blocks, just like I did. A few people had problems with that. Let's see, who all had problems with that? Osborne, I think. Zach Osborne, Forkner. I know there was a couple other guys that also went off track. Tomac, but not because of a tough block. I think he was trying to avoid somebody. Maybe that was in the heat race. But anyways, good racing last night. Man, 250s. Let's just start there where we're at right here. 250 West. Ferrandis, I thought he was gonna take it. Just how fast he was in his heat race, but man, his starts, same as the beginning of last year, they killed him, and the same thing happened last night. Ferrandis had to work his way back through the pack, and by that time, his teammate Justin Cooper and Forkner they had a sizable gap on him, 5 to 6 seconds. And Forkner, I thought once he passed Cooper in the beginning, I thought he was going to run away with it. And but no, Cooper actually kept him pretty honest, kept the pressure on, and it's probably what led to Forkner making that mistake. And I have not checked the official results as of right now, but there was some talk, because when he did go into the tough blocks, he kind of just turned around, went the opposite way on the track, cut the track, didn't even look when he re-entered the track. Ferrandis was coming down that rhythm section. I think Ferrandis probably had to move over to the right to avoid him. So I don't know if he got penalized or not. I'd have to check the results. Let me know in the comments if you know what you think about that incident. No harm, no foul, but still, it wasn't very safe what he did. He could have easily just made that corner. Right, we have made the pass on Forkner. Again, this AI is so slow on this realistic difficulty. I hope that they really need to fix this in Supercross 3. Man, besides the physics change, they just need harder AI for us to for those of us who don't always play online. Okay, and I guess some Supercross news. Let's talk about that. Did you guys, Supercross 3 news, did you see the music video they dropped with Entic Nap and his rap? Pretty cheesy, if you ask me. Pretty interesting. If you saw near the end, you'll see a lot of YouTube personalities in there. I saw Kellen from Start Your Systems. Tylen was in there, and I guess Buttery from Buttery Films. I did not recognize the other guys. If you guys know everybody that was in it, let me know in the comments. Pretty cool. They got to be in that. It's still a little cheesy though. I don't know. I mean, I would have done it if I was there. But anyways, man, I don't know the marketing and Milestone. I do not understand it though. I don't know who they're marketing to. It's I don't know if it's a cultural thing. Like, I know they're an Italian company. I don't know if they're using US-based marketers or European-based marketers. Maybe you guys in Europe. Does Milestone marketing appeal to you guys? I don't know. It seems like the age group that they are going for is not the one that actually plays the game. If you look at the stats of my videos of who actually watches them, the age range 13 and under is not very high in my videos, at least. All right, we got a few minutes left. Faulkner is back around me. I'm making some mistakes. Let's talk about 450s. Man, 450s. AC is the real deal in the 450s. He was riding good. Just made a tiny mistake, but Barsha, man, you can't take nothing away from him. He got the starts he needed in his heat race and in the main event. And yeah, besides that small mistake, I think he went off. He went off into the tough blocks also. That's when AC got by him. I thought AC was gone, but in the back of my mind, I was always like, man, AC, don't make a mistake. And sure enough, and Barsha kept on him. That was really good by Barsha. AC made that little mistake. He gassed it a little too much. It looked like he lost a little traction going up for that triple or one of those jumps in that rhythm section. Came up a little short. Luckily, he did not go down. He was able to save it and then, consolidate second place. By that time, they were pretty far ahead of Cooper Webb, who was battling the flu. He rode really well for what he did. I was kind of surprised by Roxon not being able to pass Webb early, and then he kind of just got mired back there. Jason Anderson had to come from a little ways back, and Tomac with the typical Tomac start. Man, he needs to get these points at the beginning of the season, so he's not trying to come back, and he can absorb any mistakes. Bad races he has in the later rounds. But man, Tomac, very disappointing. I don't know what's up, but he is going to have a hard time. I think he said in one of those little pre-race blurbs, it's now or never. He's at the top of his game. If he doesn't win now, he doesn't have much time left to win one of these championships before he's done. All right, we have a minute 30 left. Still leading. And I did notice somebody mentioned in a Discord chat as part of one of the press releases or press conference or something, they did mention DLC for Supercross 3 with historic riders, like a Legends pack. James Stewart, Ricky Carmichael, maybe McGrath. I don't know who all is in it. I did not see this. If you guys could point me to that, let me know. I kind of called that in one of my earlier videos. I predicted that was going to happen, actually, based on some Facebook. Whoa, and I looped out. Based on a Facebook post that Milestone replied to somebody. And I really kind of guessed that they were going to do historic riders at some point. I just hope that they do it good. They have the, I guess, whatever the most famous bike that they were riding, like James Stewart, probably be the Suzuki. Same with the RC. If they happen to have Villopoto in it, he better be on a Kawasaki. I know he's under contract, kind of as an ambassador for Yamaha right now, but that would be so strange. It wouldn't, you can't put him in a Yamaha. That's not him as a historic rider. So I don't know what kind of licensing would go on to make that happen with Villopoto if they can get him. I'm hoping for some 80s riders, Jeff Ward, Ricky Johnson, man, whoever else. Again, I mentioned Jean-Michel Bale came over from France. He rocked it for a couple years. That would be really cool to have that. Again, it'll be interesting, historic riders. The tracks were a little bit different during all the eras, so who knows what they're going to do, if they're going to release it with some historic tracks as well. That would be pretty cool if you could release an iconic round of, maybe a James Stewart versus Ricky Carmichael era, where they had a good battle or something. Maybe a couple tracks during that time. Cool thing is you got Chad Reed already in the game, and he was around during that time too, so you could put him on a historic bike as well, San Manuel Yamaha or something. That would be pretty cool, I think. Right, 2 laps to go. We're still battling with Faulkner and Dakotas. Yeah, I didn't talk about Blake Baggett. He came up pretty good, strong at the end. Also, who else was looking okay? Justin Hill got some good starts. I don't remember where he finished. Not bad. I hope Justin Hill can turn it around a little bit. And since he moved on from GGR and he's on Moto Concepts now, Stuart Mookie, I don't know. He didn't finish real high. I think he got a terrible start. Chad Reed, this is his last season. He also terrible start. And man, I am in third place on the last lap. We can take these guys though. They are pretty slow in some of these sections. Okay, we have one section to go. No problem. And we are gonna extend our points lead, I guess. And man, that was Indianapolis. The winner. Pretty much don't even have to think about riding. It's way too easy on this again. Right, we're extending our points lead. We have 5 wins, 154 points. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a thumbs up. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think. Supercross 3, Anaheim 1, and I'll catch you on the next one.